Hi everyone, TJ here. So we're going to start a new segment for social media, which you can find on our YouTube page. Pretty much this segment is summer recipes, so especially like dips. So it's going to be called Dipping into Summer. And so for this particular recipe is going to be a strawberry mango avocado salsa. And so I've got all my ingredients here. And so I've chopped everything up just for presentation purposes, and then it goes by a little faster. All right. So I will add the recipe as a link in the video and also on YouTube. So that way you have the exact measurements. Since it's just me, I kind of did more of a mini version of what we'll be doing. So we need avocado. I have a serrano chili, but you could use jalapeno. If you don't like spicy, you could totally cut out the jalapeno. You could probably replace it for like a sweeter pepper, like a bell pepper would work really well. I've got strawberries. I've got some red onion, which I've diced really small. I have cilantro. Now I know some people don't like cilantro, and if you are one of those people, then take that herb out and do like a Mexican oregano, and that would be great with this salsa. And then we're gonna do some lime, and then obviously the most important part is going to be the mango, all right? So just made it look really nice, just for presentation purposes. In this recipe, I am going to start adding everything into the bowl. And so just so that this goes a little nicer, I am not going to use my fingers, but I will use a spoon. So we're gonna add the strawberries into the bowl. Now for me, I just did two, just because like I said, I kind of really shrunk this recipe down for just myself. And then on top of that, I am going to add, now I just did like a little sliver of this chili. I do like spicy, but I don't like it too spicy. All right, and so then I'm gonna add the cilantro. Excellent. And then next is the red onion. This one you wanna make sure that you dice really small, just so that the pieces aren't overpowering, you know, because you think onion, but then you're like, okay, well, what about the strawberries and the mango, you know, being really sweet? You know, the whole thing about this particular salsa is that it's sweet, it's spicy, there's a little bit of acidity from the limes, you know, and then we're gonna add some salt to really kind of amp that all up, all right? So I'm going to add my mango next, if I can get it. And so pretty much like if you slice off an end and then you score it in the skin, it's just easier to scoop, you know, scoop out that way. Trying to get every little bit. I'm not big on wasting stuff. All right. Okay, so the next part is going to be the avocado. So I just cut it in half, and then I twisted, and I took the end that does not have the seed. So if you keep the seed in the avocado half, this part won't brown as fast as this part. But if you are worried about browning, two things: you could take your lime after you're done squeezing it in the bowl, and you can rub it all over the leftover parts, so that way the avocado itself does not brown, it doesn't oxidize, it doesn't get like these weird little fibery bits. So that's one way of doing it. Otherwise, I've seen people take an avocado, fill like a bowl or container with water, place it face down and put it in the refrigerator, so that way the air can't get to it, all right? So I'm just going to use half of this half of avocado, and I did score it so that comes out really nice. Awesome. All right, we're almost there. So we've got the creaminess from the avocado. We have the sweetness from the strawberries. The sweetness also comes from the mango, but you get a little bit of that tropical vibe as well. And then we're gonna add our acid from the lime. So I have a fork, which I'm going to kind of jab into the lime wedge. It just really kind of helps bring the juices out when you're squeezing this into the bowl. And then I kind of windshield wiper the fork just to get all those little vessels or little cells that are holding the juice within the lime. All right, excellent. Okay, so last and not least that we are going to add, I've got salt. I'm just going to be a little careful about this just because the little holes in my container are a little larger than they should be. So I'm just going to do just a dash and we'll mix it and then we'll try it out. All right. So this is what we have so far. All right. So we have everything in our bowl and we're just going to mix it up so it looks really good. You have everything incorporated. If you want to let it sit in the refrigerator just so that everything kind of has time to just kind of really meld together, really kind of come together, and flavors, you know, start to interact. And so in the end, you get something like that. All right, so that is the strawberry mango avocado salsa. All right. Enjoy. Happy summer. Happy dipping.